Good morning and welcome to JFT Updates for the week of February 23rd, 2026. Just a couple of things very quickly. First off, you can find us here. You have our address, phone numbers, email address, and website and social media handles. And we ask that you please like and subscribe to our social media accounts. So, one of the biggest things that's going on this week is that we are going to be unpacking the Southern Region Leadership Conference. President Rice and I spent the weekend in Orlando with other union leaders from the Southern region, Georgia, Alabama, Florida. There were folks from Louisiana and North Carolina and a host of other states in this region, along with Randy Weingarten, the president of AFT, and Evelyn De Jesus, the executive vice president of AFT, and a bunch of people from DC. And we talked about a host of things. Um, 2026 midterms, lots of discussion, and there's lots of things that we can unpack and bring home so that we can help in that effort. Student debt clinics, that was something else that was talked about and something that we, JFT, would like to bring to Jackson, Mississippi for our members. There was also discussion of immigration and ICE. Um, and if you'll forgive me, I'm going to move that around and put it there. Because although we have been lucky and not seen the focus that places like St. Paul and Minneapolis, Minnesota are seeing, ICE is still here in Jackson, Mississippi, and ICE is busy. And so we want to be sure that you are armed with information that you need if you have to deal with immigration officials. We talked about energizing union members, making sure that all members of the union are active because we need to be active for the union to be successful. The union is not one or two people in the office doing all the work. The union is all of us working together in the many ways that we can. As much as we want everybody on the streets pushing for change, we know that that's not always realistic and possible. But we need that help, and we need all kinds of behind the scenes help to make effective change. And we're going to be unpacking that and working on ways that we can bring that to our members. And organizing for impact, because in that we need impact when we are organizing. It is not just, oh, hey, come be a member of this group because we're going to give you fancy little things here and there. It is about organizing so that we can go and we can present problems to the school board and we can pressure them to make positive changes for us. And so we're going to be working on that, and you'll see some information from us soon. Very quickly, professional development is underway. This coming Saturday is the final session of Foundations of Effective Teaching. All members must purchase a ticket, and it's 9 a.m., 4 p.m. virtual, so you can dress comfortably because it's a multi-day session. I'm just mentioning it, but we will have some more coming up in the very near future and especially this summer. I do not show any upcoming school visits on my calendar this week. There are some visits. They may be more one-on-one than a full-on school visit, but they are around. That being said, if you need to talk to an organizer, please contact them or call the office and let us know so that we can get the word to the organizers and get them to come to find you to talk to you about your specific concerns or issues. Also, always watch out for your union organizers because administration does not always allow them to be very visible. The next board meeting will be March the 10th. Elections are coming up, so that may be one that you are interested in coming to because we are looking for people for the election committee. Please email the president, President JFTPSRP at gmail.com if you're interested in attending a board meeting so that we can prepare. Because if it is a virtual meeting, you will need the Zoom link, etc. There are issues that we are seeing in the office. And these are some big ones. The first one is FMLA, the Family Medical Leave Act. If you are familiar with it, for people with serious health conditions, you're entitled to a certain amount of federally protected leave. But JPS does not like FMLA, and they do not like giving people FMLA, and they like firing people. So it is an issue we are seeing. We've seen some issues with contracts, whether contracts are purposefully being withheld from members or other types of issues. We've also seen some issues with PTO requests. I just use that phrase. We're talking about your sick leave and or personal leave. But we are seeing some issues there as well. And that leads into the next thing, JFT training. So I have developed trainings for FMLA and for documentation. I have others on workers' compensation. I have one on toxic versus hostile work environment. And if I need to develop a few more, I will happily do that. But these are trainings that are about an hour or two long. And because they're about your job, we can't give you CEUs for them. But what they will do is teach you about FMLA and how FMLA works, how you qualify for FMLA, how you talk to your boss about FMLA, what the FMLA process is supposed to look like according to the Department of Labor, and how JPS thinks that the FMLA process is supposed to work based on whatever method they are imagining they've been given as to how FMLA works and how you combat that. Additionally, it's not on my list, but I do want to mention that we have JFT Talks, which is available to you on the website. I want to do this very quickly for you so that you can find it. There are two ways to access JFT Talks. Um, if you are a member, you're going to go over here and log in. This sign in is going to be the same sign in you use for your AFT member benefits. So aft.org/benefits. And as you scroll down, here is where you go to log in. You do need your member number in order to do this. All right. It is going to ask you for your member number. If you do not know, you can contact National or you can go to our website. I need my union membership number, and it will take you to a quick Google form where you'll give us a little bit of information about you so that we can identify you and we will send you your membership number. Now, if you're not a member, we thank you for watching. You can go here to JFT Talks under resources, and it is going to take you to, um, there's a JFT episode on leave, but we have a public list for non-members. It is not the entire JFT Talks playlist, but it will give you a sampling of the things that we offer in JFT Talks. Now, members can access this as well, but again, it is not the entire list. And you just click that link, and it should take you straight to the YouTube playlist. And as you can see, there is a sampling of the 41 or so episodes that we have. All right, last couple of things. Mississippi legislative session. There's so much going on, and the powers that be are trying hard to harm education. And that is not accidental. The biggest one that we are watching, the biggest two that we're watching right now, are House Bill 1944, which offers public money in the form of tax credits to private schools. I believe it's tax credits. But it's going to increase the amount of public money that's going to private schools. Also, bad labor bill, House Senate Bill 2202, which harms unions' rights. It doesn't specifically affect teachers, but an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us, and rights that are taken away somewhere else harm us in the long run. The other bills listed here, 2002, 2001, 1126, and House Bill 2. The pay raises are still on the table. These other bills about school choice supposedly are dead, but we are continuing to watch to see if they are going to come back to haunt us because, as always with this legislature, there's always a way for something to come back, even if they go into extraordinary session after session is over. So we are keeping an eye out, and it seems they are determined to do this year. So we are working hard um, to keep that from happening. Things for you to do. First of all, keep an eye out for information about upcoming PDs and JFT trainings. We're most likely going to do something at the beginning of spring break. We're thinking that Monday and Tuesday, but let me get some confirmation on some dates, and we're going to push heavily some things out to you via Hustle and the Action Network emails, as well as putting some things out to building leaders so that you are aware of these. Call your representatives and your senators. Please ask them to say no to House Bill 2, House Bill 1944. Ask them to say no to Senate Bill 2002 and Senate Bill 2202. No to school choice. No to tax public dollars to private schools. No to any kind of law that weakens the workers' rights. Please say yes to a teacher pay raise of $5,000 or more. If you're not sure who your legislator is, you can go to this link, pluralpolicy.com/find your legislator slash. All right. If you need to speak to Speaker White, you can call this number 601-359-3300, and the Capitol switchboard will get you to a lot of people, 601-359-3770. Because of Mississippi law, you cannot call during the workday. It's like they know and they don't want you to be able to influence things. But that doesn't mean that we can't find ways. Letters are only so good, emails are only so good because they don't have to be opened, but they have to track the phone calls, which is why calling is so important. If you cannot get to your legislator or legislators during the workday, look to see if you can find somewhere online their cell phone numbers. Several of them will post it on the legislature page. There are new JFT Talks episodes, so be sure to check them out. The new JFT Talks on map testing is sitting right over here. Um, I am getting ready to record that in just a few minutes, so that new updated map testing will be available to you. The previous one is already there. So most of the information is still going to be good. The new recording is going to be updated to reflect kind of how things are done in JPS, as far as things like seating charts. So I want to get that out to you as soon as possible because state testing is on the way. Also, be sure to whitelist Action Network emails. These are going to be the ones that are from Joshua A. Strong, comma, Executive Vice President, and it usually says sent via Action Network. Look in your spam folder if you haven't seen them in your inbox, and be sure to whitelist them, meaning you do mark them as not spam. And as always, be sure to open them before you delete them, because if you delete too many of those emails without opening them, your inbox will learn to put them somewhere else, and we don't want that. Also, saving hustle phone numbers. There will be some hustling going on really soon as far as us contacting you about important things. So please make sure that you save those as contacts so they don't get marked as spam, because we want to be able to contact you about important information related to the union. All right, and I think that is everything for this week. Um, as always, if you have issues or concerns, please contact the office. Please like and subscribe to our social media accounts, and please visit our website and take advantage of all of the great information that is found there. I'm Joshua A. Strong, Vice President of Jackson Federation of Teachers, wishing you a wonderful, wonderful week.